Hello, Speed Gaming 2, and welcome to the SGLIVE 2023 SMZ3 Combo Randomizer. This is the semi-final match. mm2nescartridge versus Audraxys. These two runners are super awesome. So let's The average time for an SMZ3 is about 2.5 hours to 3 hours. Again, this is the semi-final match for the online tournament. The winner of this will go on to the finals. We're going to get started in just a second here. mm2nescartridge is an old hand at this. Very advanced player, and so is Audraxys, so we're going to be in for a good race tonight. This is my first time flying solo, so I have a little interactive map pulled up, but chat, feel free to correct me on anything I might have missed. And we're off! Both of our runners probably heading straight to Link to the Past. Yep, there they go. Ooh, quick map check from MM2. Didn't quite catch that. And only bombs in Lake Hylia. Seeing a pretty standard opening here. Both runners heading to escape, looking to pick up something off of Uncle. So the reason it's preferred for runners to go straight to Link to the Past is because there's only one in-logic check in SM, and that is Morph Ball Pedestal. They can technically get to, but it's out of logic. DJ Well helping me out there. Not much on Uncle. But we did get a Moon Pearl in Sanctuary, so that's interesting. Audraxys going up north to check out what's on Lumberjack. Not so happy with the tree pull. And Fairy on Bush Crab, I think that's rare. I didn't see what was on Lumberjack Ledge. MM2 picking up a E-tank. Seems like heart container on Lumberjack. MM2 going straight to well, hoping to find some bombs, I'd guess. But getting hookshot, that's nice. Getting power bombs. That's a kind of bomb. Probably not the bomb he wanted. So MM2's gonna go down and buy bombs. He just got bomb money, so... Audraxys is seeming to do the same. So this should be a 774 normal seed, if I'm remembering rightly. Ike here, our tracker, can correct me on that in chat. Normal logic means everything you see in the demo reel of SM is in logic, so infinite bomb jumps, wall jumps, all that stuff. Nothing too exciting in CAC except for the hookshot, which I don't think opens up anything for us right now. Now, there are a number of skips that our runners will probably do out of logic checks. One of the Link to the Past ones is fake flippers, where you basically trick the game into thinking you have flippers when you don't. Oh, Ice Beam. That's nice. And a sword, so that's very nice. Fun fact that I learned recently. Infinite bomb jumps is to the beat of the lower Norfair music, so if you listen to that and time your infinite bomb jumps to it, you can get the hang of them. And I'm joined by my other commentator, Lenovis. Is that how you say your name?
It is. Hello, everyone. I am late to the party.
No worries, we're just getting started. We found Sword and Hookshot in CAC, and Moon Pearl on Sanctuary.
Okay,
and
free
Ice
seed. Absolutely free seed. Yeah, it looks like our runners are opting to do the standard play of CAC and Hyrule Castle. Have I missed anything so far?
I think Audraxys skipped Race Game and to go to Zelda's Cell.
Okay. Is Aga less likely in SMZ3? Aga is so unlikely in SMZ3. There's very rare instances where you'll need to fight Aga to use your flippers. And
you know,
I
calmed over a logically required Aga SMZ3 race recently, so never say never. But it's unlikely because we only saw a heart container on Lumberjack Ledge.
Yeah, so Aga probably not required, knock on wood. Especially with our Moon Pearl and Sword. Although if we find a cape and a lamp, you know, it's going to be in the back of the runners' minds.
gonna see what's on Zelda's cell. I'm bad at counting keys in maps, so every new treasure chest is very exciting to me. Just an air
Well,
capacity upgrade.
the only key that matters in Hyrule Castle is the one that's available. Without that, Zelda's dungeon and the boomerang chest are not in logic, technically speaking.
Right. Both
There's
runners
way
gonna do South Shore checks. Probably not gonna check Agina, but it's a check I like to make.
I'm gonna try not to go over key logic too much. I just got done with the cross keys race, and my mind is just right now. Webcams are strongly encouraged. Each tournament can dictate whether or not they are hard required or not. I believe SMZ3 just says use them if you want to, but strongly encouraged. I could be wrong on that though.
Gonna check out Mini Moldorn Cave now. It's really nice and easy with the hook shot.
A wave beam, an ice rock, and a
Master Sword. Okay. Mini Moldorn Cave loaded.
A little loaded. There is a meme that if you find Ice Rod early, then Turtle Rock is not required. We'll see if that holds true today.
Sometimes it's a medallion hunt, which is even worse.
Mm-hmm.
But Wave Beam makes me think there might be something on Croc. Potentially.
Are we on hard logic or normal logic?
We are normal logic.
Normal logic, okay. So we need Charge Beam anyway, I believe, but we also need a suit and some kind of movement to get to Croc. That's a little ways down the road.
A little ways.
Is Specky Clip allowed? That's not something I can speak to.
I've seen it in an SMZ3 race, so yes, it is. And we'll probably see Audraxys do it.
Yeah, we're a little ways away from that, too. We still need some kind of Dark World access. We need a mirror and flippers.
Yeah, logically there's not much we have going for us right now.
Mm-hmm.
MM2 fake flippering to Waterfall Cave, probably? Yep. The way fake flippers works is if you land in the water and also hit the screen transition just at the same time, it will think you have the flippers. Or at least that's more or less my understanding of it.
Yeah, this particular check is weird. It specifically checks for Moon Pearl first when you exit the cave for some reason. Some technical reason. I don't understand it. And MM2 gonna get the free green from the ferry. Oh, he's gonna go to the dude under the bridge. Audraxys.
Probably same.
Yep, looks like that's what they're gonna do, and probably save and quit after this.
Sure, I like this out of logic flippers play, but I don't know. Probably early Eastern would have been. Early Eastern's probably the call.
We'll probably see Eastern Palace come up next. Especially with Audra having already done Zelda's Dungeon. I think we see Audra for sure do Eastern Palace next. MM2, not too sure. Might do Agina. Or you know, just go to Eastern.
A lot of checks. And we'll also get to check Green Pendant, since we don't know where that is right now.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Ike, our tracker, pointing out that in SMZ3 you still die if you get hit while you fake flipper. That is a change that they have not ported over from, I think it's version 31 of Link to the Past Randomizer.
Not sure himself.
And it looks like Skull Woods is our green pendant today. Oh, free bow. Okay, you just do Eastern at this point, regardless.
Yeah, it's just the Eastern care package.
And a 300. We might have a Zora check in our near future as well.
Oh yeah. That's awkward though, since both of our runners were already there. But if they don't find anything in Eastern, it's pretty much the only place they can go.
I still like the Eastern play, though. It's a crystal, and it's a dungeon I know both runners feel comfortable doing. You know, to heck with the lamp logic. We'll just do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, Lamp might be in here.
Yeah, and then question in chat, if you find lamp, you do Aga? You probably have to. We need exactly 2 items for Dark World access, and one or both need to be here, with the other one being in Nikina's cave if it's not here. So more than likely, we see Aga here. You know, we were just talking about this like 2 minutes ago. Like, Aga might not be required, but here we go.
See, this is what you get when you say it's probably not. It usually is. Oh, we also have Morph pedestal check.
Yeah. That'll be the one in Logic in Retro Bryn. The other one, the ceiling, not in Logic. With this correct. Actually, no, they have Ice Beam. Both items are in Logic down there.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh, that's kind of icky.
Yeah. So we have 3 items outside of Eastern that could potentially avoid Aga. I'm not really liking those odds. I'm not. Ice Beam will let you freeze either the Rio or the Gamers with the supers. You have multiple ways of reaching the ceiling item. Oh, MM2 did not get the full despawn from the Stalfos. Gonna cost him a little bit of time there.
So while our runners are going through Eastern, can you tell me a bit about your background in SMZ3?
I helped Total develop the logic to this.
Oh, man.
You'll see. Yeah, you'll see my name on. Oh, okay, there's just one ball. Never mind.
Oh yeah, we're fine.
Eastern's free, and Audra and MM2 both counting items. They're just gonna go to the back here. But yeah, I was beta testing SMZ3. I helped Total develop the logic for this monstrosity, and helped with a couple things development-wise in the back. And yes, if you are a Mario 3 runner, we could do the meme, but I'm not going to. But because, you know, headphone warning and all that. Both of our runners having no issue with the dark room. The skill on display.
And that dark room's no joke. That's actually a very dangerous dark room.
How much of SM is open with the morph ball? Yes. Easiest answer, yes.
Probably a lot of Bryn loop. But I see runners delay Bryn loop until they have a couple power bomb packs.
Yes. Question: have we seen a power bomb pack appear yet?
Yes, we have.
Okay, yeah. Then we have a lot. We have Olive Green Bryn, Retro Blue Brew Bryn. We have Upper North Fair, Main Street, Crade. We just have a decent chunk available.
Alrighty. And our first crystal for both our runners. They are perfectly in sync. Ike here pointing out in chat that we have mountain access now.
Yep. They have to go through the entire loop to do it, but we do have Death Mountain access, which is a really big convenient saving spot for our runners.
And they have hook shots, so they can do East Death Mountain.
Yep.
Which is a ton of checks.
Mm-hmm. What sprite/palette is MM2 using?
I haven't a clue. It looks very blue though.
It looks like it's the Blue Man Group sprite. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Looks pretty nice.
Oh, bottle turn in as well.
Can you soft lock an SM all over the place? There is certain logic to make sure that runners don't necessarily do that, but there are places where you can soft lock in SMZ3 if you're not careful.
Yep. Both of our runners will be probably attempting tricks that might get them into that position, but they're also skilled enough to be doing that.
Mm-hmm. Now this I'm a little surprised about. We see both runners do 230 missile check. They're probably thinking that they're not going to be back this way for a while. This is the best time to route it in. Oh, I love the Mega Man sprites and emotes in chat. Keep them up.
Oh, it might be a Mega Man Samus deal.
And yes, Maniacal in chat pointing out 5 power bombs is terrible for Bryn Loop. There will be power bomb farming for sure going on.
Terminator only 10 arrows. Audraxys is gonna scout the back of Gauntlet.
And also get the power bomb refill for the B-Toms. Looks like, oh, it was a pack of arrows on the right side. I didn't see the left item.
It was a PB pack on the left
PB.
side.
Thanks, game. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, garbage.
You need at least 10 power bombs to reach the back end of the gauntlets. So that power bomb being there just a little bit rude, but our runners will keep that in mind if they need it. Importantly, if spring ball or regular bombs don't appear. And D-Web in chat pointing out that hopefully we get to see the Crystal Flash sprite for MM2. I would like to see that as well. I'm interested.
Nice mock ball from Audraxys.
Mm-hmm.
For both our runners, really. We are still synced up. And we got another power bomb pack. That's nice. That'll probably keep our runners going through Bryn Loop.
Much less worried about ammo now at this point. Oh, Audra double checking the item under the bridge, seeing it's a red 20. Time to nope on out. Audra not doing Moonfall, MM2 doing Moonfall. Audra is one of the last holdouts to Moonfall, along with your commentator here. Hello. Moonfall difficult. Nice glove.
What is Moonfall?
Moonfall is some weird bug state where your falling velocity doesn't get capped because you are doing a moonfall turnaround and shooting. For reasons that I don't understand why. Techno was discovered about 1.5 years ago. Maybe it was 2 years ago now. I don't remember.
Nice damage boosting from both our runners, though.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think... Ooh, Kane. Early Kane.
Good
Early Kane makes me nervous.
Is it 5 years old? Really? 2018? Is it really that old? Wow. Where have I been?
I don't know. The years go by.
Yep. Where the heck have I been? I mean, to be fair, if you've been around the last couple of years, you would have skipped 2020, 2021, and 2022 as well.
Can't blame people for doing that.
Yep.
Wow. I haven't seen a race where the runners were this synced.
And we haven't really seen that much in the way of divergence yet. Our chat's pointing out that we've had one divergent check between both of our runners.
Yep, and that was Zelda Cell versus Race Game.
Yep.
Zelda Cell Bottle Turn In versus Race Game, I think.
Oh, we have Titan's Mitts down here too? Wow.
Wow.
So Morphball led to Dark World Access. Now this is interesting, because this is going to open up checks. We might see some route divergence, but I think we see our runners, for the moment, I think we see them go to Death Mountain. Once they get to Norfair, they'll follow the hook shot, and then we'll
I think so.
And we'll see what's in Super Bunny. And
Yeah, because we can do most of Dark Death Mountain now, right?
Yep. And then from there, who knows what happens.
Isn't that like some 20-odd checks?
Dark Death Mountain has 4 in hook shot. The one on top we can't get with because we don't have mirror. 2 inside Super Bunny, and then we can scout the medallion needed for TR, and then you can, if you had mirror, you can do Tower of Hera.
Right.
So there are a decent number of checks.
Right. Mirror Hammer for Tower of Hera.
There's that smile.
Audraxys.
Yep, that reaction. Normally Audra's pretty stoic, but that's a good reaction there.
Yeah. It's looking kind of jetty.
Yeah, it's also early yet. Oh, shovel, nice.
That's fine. That could be something.
Now, for both of our runners, Titan's Mitts, there's only one Dark World entrance spot leading to the Village of Outcasts. It's kind of good, but it's also kind of bad. It's usually inconvenient. Once we get the hammer, then we'll really start to see some Dark World access open up to our runners.
I think we also have, yeah, Dark Death Mountain and Village of Outcasts, so.
Yes.
Yeah. That's not terrible Dark World access.
And both our runners opting to go down. I agree with this. This is generally what I think I would do here. Because there's only 3 checks up top, and you generally don't want to commit to a wreck ship. Because even with right side super being a major, even though it's, you know, it's not major minor, wreck ship is just kind of bad in this mode.
Yeah, usually you want to go mode it if you can.
Our chat's calling Hammer and Pod. We don't want to see vanilla Hammer and Pod today, chat. I mean, we do, but we don't.
I mean, you can almost always.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Exact Science in chat pointing out that at normal mode, CWJ is the only way into wreck ship. That is not logical. MM2? MM2, where are you? Are you doing early? Yeah, you're feeling energy. You're doing early X-ray. You mad lad.
What a mad lad. Audraxys is going over to Kraid, though. I like Audraxys' play to go to Kraid. I think early X-ray is a long check for...
All for one item. I don't think I necessarily agree with this right now at this juncture, but if you're skilled and you're comfortable, I'm honestly surprised he didn't do it on the way down. Oh.
Yeah. Maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe he's got the scent.
Spidey sense is going on for MM2. And we got a crystal, number
Crystal
3 for Kraid.
So... Oh, power bomb. Very nice.
Okay, so now that we have 15 power bombs, the one in the back of Gauntlet's largely irrelevant.
And Blue Bren is much more comfortable.
Yep.
Alright, let's be. 5 rupees.
A bloopy. Yeah, and D-Web in chat pointing out that this might not be as good of a play in SMZ3. I think I agree with that, just because there's a lot of junk items that could be here. You're not likely to be as rewarded with an early X-ray check than you would be if you were just playing SM.
Yep.
But the times when it does pay off, the reward is huge.
It is. I don't blame MM2 for making this check, but I don't think it was...
I like the aggressiveness. Yeah, I like the aggressiveness. Yeah. It didn't work out, but now he's got to be careful because one more spike hit and that's death.
It's a nice meta play, as someone in chat points out.
Mm-hmm. And we have a crystal. Audrey did a map check. Crystal at Ridley.
Ooh. I wonder if it's our other red crystal.
No, it was a blue crystal.
Ah. Nice heart container.
Fireflu, teammate of MM2, saying co-op tournament influenced him. Interesting. Of course, of the team, Will cut Bressingham for rupees, and then I forget what the team name was for SM Random League Season 4. It was not the same team name. I only remember the previous team name. Sorry, guys.
Apparently Crystal and Meridia.
Oh, good map check there, for, pointing out in the chat. Thank you.
Alright, Audraxys is going to Mountain. I think this is the correct play.
Oh yeah, definitely. Get a shield on top of spec.
That looked like an E-tank.
Yep, not gonna go out of your way for that. Not in this particular instance.
But we are going to see what Old Man has for us, even though it's out of logic.
Yeah, both of our runners feel very comfortable doing all the dark rooms in this run. And MM2, like Audra, gets the quick kill. Some would say
You
the
love
quick
to
kill is
see it.
impossible. Yep.
I've had the quick kill explained to me, but essentially you try and super missile Kraid a bunch, right? Before he can stand up.
Yep. Kraid only has 1,000 health, and once you do 25% of his damage, he'll stand up. But if you're able to get that 1,000 damage in, before he stands up, he'll just die. But with a new caveat, if you deal at least, I believe the number is at least 75% of your damage in one hit, Kraid becomes a zombie, he never dies, and you're just soft locked because the game is programmed.
Well, I hadn't heard of that. That
Yeah,
sounds awful.
Yeah, so if you do charge Ice Wave Plasma on Kraid and you haven't killed him yet, you soft lock your game. So don't do that.
Yikes forever. Exact Science in chat pointing out that zombie Kraid happens when you do missile charge full beam.
Yep. You don't want to do that.
More power bombs. Well, our runners are not going to hurt for those.
Yeah, so now even finding bombs and Spring Ball are kind of irrelevant. 20 is a good number. Oh, Gravity Suit.
I don't like early Meridia.
And they don't really have a movement item. Screw Attack
Well, they
is
got
good.
Screw Attack.
I don't remember if Gravity Jumps are in Logic and Normal. I think they need a movement item for...
I don't think they're in Logic and Normal.
for Everest. So, Gravity Suit's tempting, but doesn't really do much at the moment, other than Mama Turtle.
I'm trying to think. Is there a way to go around Village of Outcast to backdoor Meridia?
Since they have... Wait, do they have flippers? They do not have flippers. There is no way to get to back into Meridia currently in Logic. 3 bombs and... MM2... Oh, there's Crystal Flash. There's Blue Bomber. Wish... Request received.
It is a Mega Man sprite. MM2 doing hell runs. Not in Logic either, but very nice. Link to the Past Ken. It is a skin that MM2 has on his Samus. A lot of randomizers have different skins. That's just the one that he chose.
SMZ3 website has several different options for both sides of the game to play as. Definitely check that out. You can... Oh, there's the Vari Suit and Super Bunny. So that's both suits in half an hour.
Well, that breaks open Super Metroid almost entirely.
Yep. Interestingly, without a jump assist, Lower Norfair is still not in Logic. We need logically Space Jump.
We could see a gravity jump out of our runners, though.
Oh, most definitely.
Most things in logic can be got around in SM.
Well, chat, if you were hoping for some kind of trolley seed, it doesn't look like you're gonna see it today.
Yeah, we're looking pretty jet. Ooh, map check.
3 pendants in Dark World, Swamp, TR, and Green Pendant Skull, as we already knew.
Well, you called it.
Early Ice Rod, and there's that Quake knowledge needed for TR. Realistically, what could be in TR that we still need? It would think it'd have to be an SM item. Our Fire Rod might not be required. Hammer, you need to get into TR in the first place. And obviously Quake.
Well, we need hammer for pod. We don't necessarily need mirror for Hera, but mirror for Hera is one of the ways you can get there.
Yeah. You need either, mirror or hammer to get to Hera. But more importantly, Swamp Palace being a pendant, mirror may not be required at all this seed.
It may not, which would be yucky because mirror is a really nice movement item.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, exact science in chat pointing out we still need some kind of worst room in the game item. Space jump, high jump boots, bombs. Spring ball, not going to be logical for that.
Worst room in the game is in lower Norfair?
Yes, it's the climbing room with 3 wall gold pirates, a bunch of Nami Haze, and a couple like 4 standing gold pirates. It earned that room name very, very adamantly about 12 years ago already. I'm old.
Don't feel old. You're gonna make me feel old.
And yeah, Crescent in chat highlighting need. Our runners obviously don't care about what's logical, what is needed. They'll just do it.
Yeah. Most things in SM can be logicked around.
Alright, there's the first suit for MM2. Still needs the Varia from Super Bunny, but it looks like he's going to head in that direction, pick it up shortly.
I'd be shocked if he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it would... I don't know what kind of routing decision he would do to not do Super Bunny in this juncture.
Audraxys is going to Skull Woods, which is interesting. Do you agree with this play?
It's a pendant. There's 2 items, potentially a third with green pendant turn in. I don't hate it, but I don't think I'd necessarily do it right now.
Yeah, we don't have Fire Rod right now.
Yeah.
I've heard some heated debate on whether or not Skull Woods is worth dipping if it's a pendant.
See, and this is the weird thing, because Skullwoods, like, if you choose not to do it, it's always going to have an item. If you choose to do it, it's never going to have something, or it's going to be Fire Rod in the back. It's like, yeah, you just can't win with this dungeon.
Yeah, we see 10 arrows, so that's one of our dungeon items.
Yep. So we have 1 item locked in the back of the dungeon, it looks like.
Yep.
Oh, and if my key information is correct, it has to be on Mothula, because the other key has to be in the bridge chest, I think.
I think so. I think you're right. Nothing on Bumper Ledge. MM2 picking up his Varia. So, we've seen Death Mountain, both sides. We've seen most of the Spear 1 checks, aside from Agina, right?
Yep. And interestingly, Spike Cave is an orphan check right now because we don't have Hammer. We also don't have an invisibility item for it, but that's one check that has burned runners several times. And
Well, we'll have
I,
to go back
I
for Hera, so...
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Spike Cave for a long time. And then question in chat, keys can only be an SM if the key sanity option is on, which would enable key sanity for both sides of the game. That is not turned on for this mode.
All keys are where they're supposed to be.
Yep. In their respective dungeons. I'm not calling anyone out. Spike Cave is a normal check to avoid. Most runners would avoid it.
I mean, we also don't have the items for it, so
Yes,
it's less avoiding and just don't have it.
Okay, now we have our real first point of divergence. Audra's going to do Dark World, and we see some... looks like this is going to be a Murdy action from MM2.
Ooh. That's very interesting. So, for those just joining us, our runners have been pretty synced up for the entire race. There hasn't been much in the way of divergence. But now we're seeing some MM2 to Meridia and Audraxys to Skullwoods in Thievestown.
Sankart was in Thievestown. Good find. Main Street has Charge Beam. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so that's in a good spot to come back to later, but that's also kind of bad because you're not going to go out of your way necessarily come back to pick that up unless your ammo is really terrible. But that doesn't typically happen in this game.
Yeah, you usually pick up a lot of ammo just by nature of SMZ3 because you have so many checks that you're going to go through in A Link to the Past. Just a missile pack. MM2 going for it, though.
That's an interesting missile to go for.
And getting it. Wow, that was really cool.
50 rupees. MM2 might just consciously be deciding to go for ammo at this point, knowing where Charge Beam is.
Oh, you might be right. That's not a bad play.
Main Street has Charge Beam.
Sometimes Thieves can be kind of stingy with ammo, though, but it's unlikely.
It's pretty unlikely that you're going to be burned by an ammo hunt in SMZ3. Nicely done on Everest there on MM2 side. Audra nearly getting done with Thievestown. There is one danger doing Thievestown without Hammer, is that there can be an item in the big chest. And orphaning a check there would be equally as bad as, like, say, Spike Cave or Hera Basement.
Right. It's just not good, and I've seen it happen. Oh, there's Hammer. That's big.
Hammer is... That's locked behind a jump item. Either Speed Booster as a movement or Space Jump as a movement. That is interesting. Let's see if MM2 keeps that logic in mind. And we do see the key on Audra's side for Thievestown. So I have not been keeping track of items. Yeah, or grapple as a movement. Thank you, Ikir.
That could be very not good for Audraxys. And potentially great for MM2.
Potentially. It is still very early, though. Nice blind fight.
Very nice.
You're
Oh! That might lead Audraxys away from that hammer for a little bit.
Maybe. Oh, Mirror's a good find, though. MM2 going to do the auto logic snail clip.
Just
That
missed
snail's,
it.
that's a little low. Yep, still low. Too high? Yeah, too high.
Audraxys is gonna route in the bottle vendor check, or sick kid check, sorry. Maybe
That
also
one's too
bottle
low.
vendor.
Yep. MM2 gonna have to take two that one.
Did we see a bottle vendor back here? Do you know?
Bottle vendor was on Audraxys' side. I believe it was a blue rupee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks, Ikir.
Snail clip, especially without X-ray to assist with the turnaround, can also be a little hard. That one looks good. Nope, still too low.
No? I've
There
heard
we
the
go.
trick is lining it up with the little line in the pipe.
Bottle on race game and bottle in aqueduct. Of course, our runners already have one, so they don't want to necessarily go for a second one.
And I see right sand pit and shovel game. Nothing that MM2 wants to keep.
And we have a
Oh,
dirty
no.
book. A dirty book being dug up.
Audraxys shaking their head.
But this is great, though, because with that mirror they picked up from Blind, they can easily scout Bombos tablet. So this is a great timing on this pickup.
Yeah, absolutely. It could also mean something nasty is waiting on pedestal, but it's unlikely.
It could.
I don't wish harm on runners. I just
Audra?
got my pedestal seed, so
Audra. Frog, go north. Frog. There you go. You can hear the ribbits. Ribbit.
What if they just wanted to take the frog on a world tour? It's fine.
This is not the time or the place for a world tour.
But it kind of sucks because Audra doesn't have hammers, so they're gonna miss out on the hammer picks check.
Yep, that's gonna be an orphan check for Audra. Yep.
We did get red mail though, which is a nice safety item. And now we're picking up purple chest.
Yep, and this will route in nicely with the rest of the Southern Dark World loop.
Yeah. I used to call this chest the master chest for some reason when I was a kid.
Well, I call it the rude chest, especially when it has the mirror. Because that's probably one of the worst places it can be in.
Oh, that does sound gross.
So if we go over what we have and what we need some kind of assist item to get up Mount Everest. Grapple, speed booster, space jump. We need fire rod. Logically, we need lamp, but we don't care about that. We need space jump or flute for lower Norfair. And that looks like it's it for actual, like, straight up go mode items.
Yeah, we're pretty set already.
This ped looks like it's gonna be dead this seed. You know,
it does.
You know, it's early, but I don't know. I don't like chances of ped having anything today.
So we need either fire rod or bombos for Ice Palace. Skullwoods usually needs fire rod, but it's a pendant this seed.
And we already know because of the pendant layout, fire rod absolutely cannot be on pedestal. Is that the lamp can also not be on pedestal because of TR?
Does TR have a dark room?
Yes, it does. It has one on the way down.
I didn't think it did.
Oh, and Audra has Master Sword. I did not see when that was picked up.
I think Audra got it in Death Mountain, same as MM2.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, I remember the dark room in TR. It's the platform room where you
Yep.
ride it around.
It's also generally one of the easiest dark rooms to navigate, but it can also, like any other dark room, trip you up if you're not used to it.
Right, right. And do we need fire rod or a light source for Misery Mire? Is that hard required or no?
Meyer hard requires lamp for logic determination. There are no dark rooms. The SMZ3 does not actually use advanced fire logic, so a fire rod won't work in places that lamp could substitute for. So lamp is always required for Eastern Palace, always required for...
Ooh, there's grapple and space jump in Hype Cave.
Nice. And Audra said no thanks. Or did Audra reset? Save and reset.
Audra saving quitted to
Okay.
SM. I think Audra's thinking Meridia now.
Quick ammo refill here. Now, our red crystals are desert and... odd. Fire Rod could easily be on Pyramid Fairy. Yes, that's correct.
So space jump, are there checks in Meridia that Audra can now do that MM2 can't?
Nope. Everything that MM2 has done, Audra can do.
What about Plasma?
With Screw Attack, they both have Screw Attack. Oh,
MM2 doesn't have space jump though.
MM2 does not have space jump. There is a really, really stupid, and I do mean stupid, wall jump out without high jump. But space jump puts that in logic. They believe they still need charge beam though for Dragon.
Well, MM2 just did Dragon with ammo.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you don't care about that. I'm just speaking from logic perspective.
Fair enough. And Audraxys is gonna check out Criteria Supers. MM2 gonna go see Catfish. That's an interesting play.
Catfish is one of those checks that is easily orphaned.
Very easily. Was
Also,
there anything
welcome
on
in...
Criteria Supers?
Criteria Shaft Supers we haven't seen yet. The landing site power bombs was a bomb capacity upgrade.
Ah, right. I am calling it something wrong. Sorry.
It is all right. I am here to help and assist. Also, welcome in everyone from Junie June's channel with the raid. Got magic powder on the moat.
Nice safety item.
We have ourselves an exciting SMZ3 match between MM2 and Audraxys. Oh, high jump at the top of the maze. Audra is 100% going to go for that. That is a great movement assist item. You never turn on high jump boots if you can get it.
I've heard that some tricks are easier without high jump.
Some of them are, yes. But we are past the point with most of them that we don't care about it anymore. So yeah, we will definitely see Audra pick up those high jump boots. Might see more wreck ship clear, but I think knowing Audra's tendency, probably still skips the gravity suit check.
We might scout the... Well, I don't think you can scout gravity suit. Bowling alley you can scout though, right?
They can scout wreck ship reserve with wave beam. Gravity suit you can't scout. You either have to get it or not. And then there's the one next to that with the Chozo statue. You can't scout that either. You either get it or you don't. And MM2 is about to do Hype Cave. We're about to see Grapple. What was in there?
And space jump.
And Space Jump. So that that hammer that MM2 picked up not that long ago will now be in Logic.
Yep. And Audraxys can actually logically do Shek Tool now, I think, right?
We don't speak of Shack Tool.
Leave him alone. He's nice. He's a friend.
He will be left alone today. He will never see Shack Tool.
Those fire rods there.
Nope, hold your tongue. It will not be. You cannot speak this into existence.
Okay, I won't.
Oh, that was a great topple there by Audra. And blink if you
wow.
miss it, the ghost of Argus is dead.
Farewell,
Sorry, I mean
Phantoon. Excellent. Excellent fight.
Yeah, that was a great. I believe that was 3-round. Might have been 2-round. I wasn't counting the rounds, but that was a really nice kill.
Well, that's tempered on Pyramid Ledge for MM2.
Offensive now, or offensive wise, I can word. For Link to the Past, we're in a really good position now. Tempered Sword, don't have silvers yet. Be a nice thing to have, but obviously not required.
And MM2 probably going to Pod, which, you know, always bet on Pod, so.
Yep. And can full clear Pod. Pod to Red Crystal? Yeah, I think we see a full clear Pod here on the MM2 side.
Oh, absolutely. Interesting that Pyramid Fairy is in Logic right now with the mirror.
Pyramid Fairy, they still logically need a lamp for, but that's fine.
We're ignoring the lamp. You said as much.
Yep, that's true. I did say that. Oh, actually, yeah, with what we know, Pyramid Fairy is accessible. MM2 doesn't have the book yet. And it's going to be a little bit before MM2 gets to that book.
Yeah, I was on Shovel Game, so. He'll probably do it when he does the rest of his Village of Outcast checks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I hear in chat, our chat and our tracker pointing out, we still need a fire source to do Landbone Desert. We can't actually kill Landbone.
Oh, yeah. No, we can't get to Landmo without a fire source.
Yep.
So that's fair. Audra not seeing anything in Attic. Audra's Attic was super clean, though. I missed most of it, but man, our runners can clear that Attic so nicely.
Yep. And Audra has decided to skip the wreck ship energy tank check. And A0, one of Audra's teammates, says agree. I think I agree with it as well. It's a check that's probably not going to come back to bite you. You already know what else is up here for the most part. Yeah. And you don't really need that many items left for go mode. I think I agree with that skill. Oh, this is interesting. Ooh, Audra's going for Gravity Suit. Okay. I did not expect this from Audra. I thought this would be a Gravity Suit skip. Might be going for quantity checks instead of the quality of the checks. I'm not entirely sure. 2 checks versus 1. I don't know.
Not sure. MM2 on real low health, but taking a death warp?
Yep, this looks intentional.
Right, because he doesn't have mirror.
He does have hammer, though. So I find that to be a little interesting.
That's true. Zero points out that it's not only more checks in Wreck Ship, but also more likely for MM2 to skip, so a little bit of meta.
Yep. Wreck Ship Reserve is a missile. We'll never have to worry about that. Oh, speed booster. Oh, that is huge for Audra.
That's
I, I
very
don't I don't
nice.
I don't think we see MM2 even. MM2 is never going to see the light of day for that particular item.
That'll speed up Audra's SM by quite a
Absolutely.
lot.
Yep. Audra now has full movement with high jump, space jump, and speed booster. This is terrific for execution for the Super Metroid side.
Yeah. We'll probably see a faster Meridia clear.
Oh, definitely. I think Meridia is the next play. We might see top of Red Tower.
I mean, it's on the way.
Yeah. And MM2 hasn't really found much in Pod yet.
Ike, you're making a good point that
Ooh.
Audra can get charge.
Yep.
That's Quake.
Quake for a pendant TR. MM2 is not going to worry about that, but that could still be required for Misery Mire, which is a required dungeon today, being an SM boss.
Can Fire Rod be in TR?
Fire Rod can be in TR. There is an extremely gross logic set with key logic where Fire Rod can be on Laser Bridge. It is horrible.
Oh god.
It is
Ugh.
terrible. It is absolutely horrendous. Oh, there's our boots.
That's extremely nice for MM2.
So Pod did have some goods. We found Quake, we found boots, and I think MM2 is using like 5 bombs to kill himself there.
Okay. Audraxys is just blazing through the X-ray check that MM2 did much more slowly. I don't know who's ahead on this one. It seems pretty tight.
This is a little close to call right now. I would say each has an advantage of their own, but no one has a significant like overall advantage. In terms of SM, Audra for sure has a huge advantage, movement-wise, execution-wise. MM2 probably never going to see the speed booster, might not even see the high jump. And Audra is going to end up getting this charge beam. If Audra finds plasma, that is full beam combo. That is like SM is done in a blink of an eye.
Yeah. Audra picking up their charge.
Yep.
Very nice. I would say that MM2 probably has a bit of an advantage in Link to the Past, just with boots.
For now, yep.
Yeah, for now.
We'll see if Audra, or when Audra decides to go for a pod, but yeah, those boots are going to give a huge Link to the Past execution advantage for MM2.
It's one of those things where the longer your opponent goes without the boots and stays in Link to the Past, the better for you.
Yep, absolutely. We don't know what's in Thief's Town big chest. I was not item counting, and the key is available. So there could be an item in that big chest.
How many items are in Thieves Town, generally?
4. 4 items. 4 items, 4 dungeon items.
Gonna see, I think Watering Hole is this way?
Yep, this is where the hammer was.
Audra gonna be really pleased to see that hammer. So, what are we... So, we've got boots, we've got everything we need for desert, we've got everything we need for pod. Got everything we need for Tower of Hera.
MM2 playing with fire. Oh! And
Oh
got
no!
that's a munch. Chomp. That's a pretty significant time loss there for MM2.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Almasar could not have done the absolute worst movement there.
Now MM2 is gonna have to go all the way to the back again.
Yep, gotta do the Dark Moon navigation one more time. Audra's gonna take a save in Aqueduct. This is waterfall, or sand pit check, I should say.
Yep. Maybe even Shack Tool, but I don't know if Audra's gonna go for Shack Tool.
We're not gonna see Shack Tool. There's no way.
Let me believe.
Okay, you can believe. Yeah. Muscle memory by MM2, shooting the statue again.
We might see Plasma though, but that kind of is a long check.
Oh, I don't think we see a plasma check either. And yeah, A0 in chat pointing out, it's impossible not to shoot the statue. Everyone does it if they have to rerun that boss run.
Fair enough. Was MM2 able to check left sandpit?
Yes, MM2 did scout both sandpits.
Okay. So really we just need a fire rod or bombos for go?
Skullwood's pendant? Yeah. For absolutely minimum required items, one of those two fire sources, yeah. Oh wait, no, it has to be fire rod, because of desert. So even if you find bombos, we still need to find fire rod or a lamp.
Oh,
Desert.
you're right, you're right. And we may still need a medallion for Meyer as well.
That could, possibly, yeah.
It could be either, but it could also be Quake or bombos.
Yep. Audra's going. Oh. Went for halfy. And went uppy instead. Alright, MM2, you lost a couple minutes because of the Helmasar death. Let's see what you do next. This is probably the rest of the Dark loop.
Probably. Do you think we'll see Graveyard? Probably not. Oh, but yes.
But no. Okay, Graveyard Ledge is gonna be... Oh, they don't have Mirror. They can't do Graveyard Ledge.
Nope. King's Tomb, though, does not have anything. Still a lot of places our go mode could be, so still looking pretty jet.
Now, because of where the boosts were located, we know this cannot be lamp. All boots lock checks cannot have lamp. Let's see. And Audra's going for Spike Suit. Didn't quite get it.
We do have lower Norfair access now, don't we?
With Space Jump, oh, we absolutely do have Lower Norfair access. Fully clearable Lower Norfair.
So yeah, Audraxys could go straight to Lower Norfair, and that might help our Fire Rod. That would be thematic.
I think we might see Audra do Lower Norfair next. They have the means, and probably do Bubble Mountain cleanup on the way out. Or nope, just gonna go back to Dark World. This is probably a pod play. If this is a pod play, Audra's gonna pick up the boots in kind of short order. And we are gonna see if MM2 with the hammer gets an advantage from the Thieves Town Big Chest. I'm gonna count items though.
Acer in chat says that Lord Norfair is really good, and that they would take this exit to get to Lower Norfair, so that's true.
Oh, that save and quit was to get to Upper Norfair faster, or that's not what I was doing.
I think it's Hera and then Lower Norfair.
Hera for the boss totem?
Yeah.
And could be Ether Tablet check 2, I guess?
Yep, you can route that in as well. Yeah, I like this, for sure.
Yeah.
You're already on the mountain anyway.
Yeah, mine as well.
Gonna check Ether and...
Oh, it's the flute. Now you have 2 ways into Mire, so I think you just save and quit here after Hera, activate your flute, and just jump to Mire.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the flute's super nice.
To heck with the lava dive, just flute your way down there. This mirror and book paying dividends tonight.
It really is doing Audraxys a lot of favors.
Mm-hmm. And we see that we have a logically required Hera basement. And that's a different Hera pot setup than I've seen.
I think that might be one of the new ones. Apparently there was a new setup where it's like super reliable with bombs.
Ooh. I'll have to learn that one.
Yep.
So that
Zero confirms.
It's the freest and newest. Nice. Always learning something new. And both items in Hera found. That's right, because the red rupee was in the first item, and we have a missile up top, so we don't have to worry about the big key coming back to haunt us for this dungeon.
We're out of here. Ooh, we're gonna see the big key chest on MM2 side.
And we have not found all the items yet, so this is a confirmed item in this box. Just E. Okay.
Okay. That's good for Audraxys.
That is good, but if we get to a point where we're still looking for an item, that check might come back to linger in Audra's mind later.
It might, but there's probably a lot more density that they'll have in mind.
That's going to be one of those things that's completely, like, last location, so it probably won't come to that.
MM2 gonna be picking up his mirror real soon. That mirror's been paying out though for Audraxys.
Mm-hmm. Nice kill there by MM2.
And I'd say the boots matter just a bit less with flute in play.
Yes and no. It depends on your point-to-point transport, I guess. But you're probably right for large-scale travel.
Ace says depends on Desert Palace. I probably agree.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because if we're B-key, for boots locked in on Torch. Oh, this is what I was just doing. Magic Bat, okay.
Yeah, they're here. Why not? But the boots are an advantage for MM2, so he's not out of this yet. We got tiny shield.
A second shield scene, I believe, because we have one on top of spec.
Yep. Alright, and we're off.
Alright, as expected, Audra's going to do Lower Norfair, and MM2 going to do Hammer Pegs and Smith Jane.
I wouldn't be surprised if Audra did Meyer Shed and Checkerboard here first.
Oh, definitely. And it's an Ether, so Ether Quake. We have vanilla medallion requirements today.
Alright, then it's just Fire Rod or Bombos plus Lamp for go, right?
Yep. Question in chat. The stream delay means that everything you're seeing now happened 10 minutes ago. And if runners happen to be watching the stream, we will know. And that would obviously be a disqualification. Thankfully, our runners don't do that. Oh,
there's Bombos.
Okay, so that's Ice Palace.
Audra nodding a little bit there.
Yep. So that's a full clear of Ice Palace right there.
You love to see it. Alright,
Yeah.
So all we need is Lamp and or Fire Rod. Oh, and we're gonna check a Gina? Yeah, I like this.
Yep. Get the last of the Sphere 1 checks out of the way.
Yeah, it was nothing, but it was good to get that out of the way while you were here.
Audra doing a save and quit though. Not gonna do Meyer or Lower Norfair unless this is just a save and quit to flute back.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh no, this is Ice Palace. Okay, this is Ice Palace right here. Following the Bombos.
Ooh.
Audra might be thinking finding better offensive weaponry for Lower Norfair.
Maybe.
Right now,
the ammo's kind of scarce right now, right?
It is a little scarce, yeah. I think Audra has like 35, 40 supers. That's obviously enough to kill Ridley, but that's also, you gotta use that to kill everything else.
I'm still not sure I like this play, though.
We know the flippers can't be in Ice Palace. They are logically locked behind the flippers.
Right.
Ice Palace could just be a Gomo dungeon. Although if we find...
could, which would be bad for Audraxys if they full clear it.
Yeah. This might be a situation where Audra is looking to clear the SM bosses first and might just do Mother Brain.
Ikir speculates that it's a play to skip Upper Norfair and Ridley escape, so...
Okay. And MM2 lost the purple chest. That is... luckily it's not going to come back to bite him, but that is a check he's going to have to keep in the back of his mind.
Yep. Really nice icebreaker from Audra, though.
Yep. Nice, quick and easy. Didn't hit the switch to go down.
MM2 gonna be a little disappointed with Agina.
Yep. But it is quite fun. It is quite alright.
Yeah, this seat's been pretty jetty so far.
Mm-hmm. Is that 2 items we found in Ice Palace already, or just 1?
I'm not sure.
And MM2... Okay, Mirror is going to come out for Hera.
Ikir says 1, so we'll see.
We have all 3 of our main dungeon items, so we have another key. There's
M2
the
getting
flute.
their flute.
Yep.
Yeah, Battle Axe, I don't think you're gonna find many cheaters in the speed gaming community. They all seem like a really good bunch.
Okay, that's 2 for sure. We have 2 keys on hand. There are 2 keys in Ice Palace. So last item on Cold Stare? Question mark?
Maybe? Again, I'm bad with item and key logic.
Do we have a key for this door down here? Yeah, I think there is an item on Cold Stare then. And Audra not? Oh, Audra has bombos. Can't do fire on. That's right. I'm like, gonna do the fire rod? No, you're not gonna do the fire rod setup.
Fire Rod might be on Cold Stare. Odds are likely not, but
Just imagine if it was.
ugh.
Yep, terrible. Alright, these cream puffs are not being as cooperative. Not taking any damage yet, though. So, really good fight. Audra, of course, well-versed in low% shenanigans with Link of the Past. Nice.
Very nice kill on Cold Stare.
Oh, we did find all 3 items then. Okay, so looks like Ice Palace was just a go mode dungeon. I don't remember when we saw that first item.
That's not great for Audraxys. Going to pod. Audraxys will pick up boots now,
Yep.
which will...
Yeah, Audra does not know it yet, but this is going to be a great play. And MM2 scouting butter sword on Desert Ledge. Oh, Audra didn't pick up that sword on Desert Ledge. Oh.
No, they didn't.
Oh. Okay, so MM2 is going to have a pretty huge damage advantage here. You definitely pick up that sword before you dive Mire.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Still hard to call who's in the lead here.
This is a little tough. We have 3 SM bosses down for Audraxys, plus the 4 dungeons. MM2 is just 1 boss behind with Phantoon. This is still really close. Alright, MM2, what are you going to do here? Well, going back, I think this is either LN or Mire. Oh, this is LN. Okay.
Yep.
This is what I thought Audra was going to do earlier.
Yeah, me too. But, I don't know. I didn't like Ice Palace, but I do like Pod.
And MM2 has to farm up the supers.
It's a very nice farm, though.
Luckily, with grapple farming just before Ridley will be nice and easy.
I've seen some farming with Screw Attack, too. It's kind of interesting.
Yep, grapple is definitely quicker, though. And hello, worst room in the game. Goodbye, worst room in the game.
Nothing in Mickey Mouse room. So, do you have any experience with double bomb jumps?
That they are hard to pull off.
Fair enough.
Although, funny enough, Metroid Dread has very similar bomb timing to Super Metroid for its bomb jumps. And they're actually easier to do in Dread than they are in SM.
Huh. That doesn't really surprise me, though. Older games like SM are kind of held together by the hopes and dreams of the developers.
Also, duct tape.
Yeah, that too. That goes without saying.
Our bomb's a shame. MM2 does go for that. 80-40. Knows where charge beam is, has to keep ammo in mind. Just needs a few more missiles. I believe 90-40 is the number you want to go for here, because if you translate that, 20 supers is 60 missiles.
Thought it
Okay,
was...
okay, no, so 90-40 not quite enough.
Yeah, I think it's 140 for Mother Brain ammo. Or I think maybe...
Yeah, 140 is the number you want.
Or it's 40-60, I think. There's
Yes.
two different ones.
Yep. And Audra got the boots from the Dark Maze, or not the Dark Maze. Dark Maze is coming up next. But we did see the big key and the other item in the U room. We'll be coming up on boot shortly. And MM2 putting that grapple to good use.
Yeah, Eighth here in the chat with 140 and 40-60, so.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Zebo's with the not so kind, very anti-RBO missile drops.
Link to the Past Ken, he is farming supers for Ridley. You need about 30 of them for Ridley?
Yep. 30 does exactly 18,000 damage to Ridley, which is how much health he has. He takes 600 damage per super. It's double damage.
I think there's a way to manipulate Ridley to pogo to the left side pretty consistently.
There is, and it looks like Ridley not quite cooperating, but still dead. Nicely done by MM2.
Very nice fight. Ridley probably the hardest for casual players,
Yes.
with Fantoon being the hardest for speedrunning. This is a fun race. It's my first jet seed. I've only calmed over a trolley seed so far.
How's it feel? Is it different?
It is different. It's... But this is still a close match, so I find close races really exhilarating.
Yep, and definitely chat, with this tight of a race going on, be sure to give our runners a follow. They're putting on one heck of a race. You can also follow my CodeCom and the tracker. You can follow me as well if you wish. I'm just the guy with the mic today. You don't have to worry about me. Give them the follow.
Do you run yourself?
I actually did SMZ3 once upon a time. I haven't really done like competitive speedrunning of it anymore, or races. But I still dabble in it every now and then.
Fair enough. I'm still looking to get into it myself, but...
It's a fun rando.
The Key Hunters, I think they're called?
Yep. Flying space mosquitoes to go with Pelican, that is Ridley.
Do they do a lot of damage? I've heard it...
It's 200 no suits. It's a little, they hurt just a little bit.
Ouch.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay at Echoes. I'm definitely not top tier runner for rando there. I dabble in all kinds of rando. Alright, MM2 gonna scout power bomb from jail here. What do we get? Burn. I don't think we see him go for that.
I don't think so either, but something could be there. Audraxys is finishing up Helmstorm King. Very nice kill.
Yep.
And has boots now, so the rest of the Link to the Past will be a lot faster. Gonna lose some time to MM2 because MM2 will have them going through ice and had them going through Thieves Town, so.
Yep. It'll be relatively time neutral for Turtle Rock, Meyer, and we probably don't even see him dive Turtle Rock. Meyer, on the other hand, it will make more of a difference in.
Well, they both have boots now, so Meyer should be samey.
Yep. And Audra's gonna blind pick up the Tempered Sword.
Oh, Audra, shaking their head. Would have been nice to have that.
Yeah, you could have known about that 20 minutes ago.
Still no fire rod. It's rare to see a fire rod hunt.
Mm-hmm. We see there's just a red rupee on the torch and desert, so boots not going to be a factor there.
I think fire rod or lamp is all we need for go.
One of the two. Yeah, one of the two.
Logically, I guess logically lamp could be in Swamp Palace.
Oh, there's a lot of places that lamp could be. Same with that fire rod.
Yeah, not nice places.
Well, we know, based on the items we need, we can eliminate some checks. Back at Skull Woods, done. We don't need to worry about it, because that's fire rod locked. Until we find flippers, Swamp Palace, done. Don't have to worry about it. Same with Swamp and Ice. So that really narrows down where that could be. We have... I mean, you mentioned it. No, I can't say it.
It could be Shack Tool.
Oh, my heart. Let's see here. We got Plasma. We have the rest of Upper Norfair. It could be Crocomire. I mean, you did call Crocomire, quite early on.
It could be. Croc's always a friend.
Yep.
I've heard some people say always bet on Croc as well.
Yep, that's another long-standing meme of the Super Metroid rando community. Always bet on Croc until you never bet on Croc, because if you bet on Croc, you regret betting on Croc. And MM2 skipped Golden Chorizo. That's going to work out. Nothing back there.
MM2 headed toward... Is this Croc or Cathedral?
This is Cathedral right here. One check for supers. We definitely see MM2 pick that up.
Yeah, for sure.
And 85-50, very comfortable ammo go mode now for MM2.
Yeah, that's comfortable ammo, I would say. You might want just a little bit more, but I don't think you go out of your way for more.
This is the equivalent of 55-60. That's a pretty good safety net.
Ooh, a nice shine spark.
Where are you going, MM2?
It looks like ice. Oh, this could be huge for Audraxys.
Yeah, this is gonna be time neutral for both runners. I didn't think MM2 would do the autologic play here. Might just be banking on finding Fire Rod, Rule of Fire with Bombos.
I think it'll be a little bit faster because MM2 has boots, but yeah, this is gonna help Audraxys a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I wouldn't say time neutral, but at least Audraxys is getting a little bit back.
Yep. Oh, Audra didn't get all three of the key hunter skill here. This power bomb is going to have a little bit of lag attached to it. Not too bad. Be more like if they're all three pirates were alive.
Is Lower Norfair one of the laggier parts of the game?
It's just that power bombs, because of the enemies, their movement logic are involved. It just can be, and power bombs are required kind of in a lot of places in Lower Norfair.
Understandable. So, do we need Fire Rod for GT at all?
Only if big key is right side.
So, Fire Rod could be in GT if Lamp is somewhere accessible.
True. Oh yeah, because all of our pendants are fire rod. Yeah. Yeah, that could very well be.
So it might be that only the Lamp's available. Trying not to talk things into existence. I apparently have a habit of that.
Yep.
Last seed I calmed, I talked into existence a ped seed, so...
But who doesn't like their morph ball on pedestal? It's great.
Ah, it's awesome. Audraxys is fighting Ridley. Gonna have a good time of it, I think. Trying to talk some positive energy into the world now.
Yep. Looks like Audra didn't quite get as much damage on Ridley before the color change there, so it looks like we got to do a little bit of damage with Charge Beam before we do the rest with the supers. And
Was that a special beam?
No. The special beam attacks are one beam plus charge beam equipped, and then you charge up a full second with power bombs.
Okay, so because there's 3 beams, it can't be a special beam.
Yes.
Are any of the special beams useful?
In the older days of Super Metroid speedrunning, the wave beam special beam attack called X Factor was extremely useful against Fantoon, because you can do 1200 damage in one hit, effectively. Made for an easy 2-round. Plasma was the least effective. The Spazer, with the quote-unquote golden shower, as the community has dubbed it, can do a decent amount of damage. The Ice Shield is 90 damage per hit. Not that useful. Good if you're a low percent runner, though.
So,
use the term
Wave
good lightly.
and Spazer are the most useful?
Yes.
Apparently X Factor is used for bot wound and Dragon quick kills.
It is useful for bot wound, yep. Now, MM2 is going to have, well, I was going to say a better Cold Stare skill with that Temper Sword, but MM2 getting bullied by cream buffs.
Don't you just hate it when they bully you? Apparently, the Ice Beam is useful in low percent.
Yep, it is useful and used heavily in low percent. Because that's an extra 360 damage on Mother Brain per cycle if you can get all 4 particles to hit.
I do think low percent's a really interesting category.
It is difficult and stressful, but it is a high accomplishment if you can pull it off. Oh, MM2 is trying to set up a fake flipper here.
Why?
Why indeed? Is this a Zora play?
It's a Zora play.
Is this a Zora play? Yeah, we've already done the man under the bridge.
This could be big if it's Lamp or Fire Rod.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Cape we already know is not going to be useful. But that's our second invincibility item. That might point him towards Spike Cave.
Spike Cave could be something.
That's actually a useful beam. That is a useful beam. It's not worth 500 rupees, but that is a useful beam.
Oh, we're doing splash delete? Oh wow, I don't usually see splash delete in SMZ3. Which is,
MM2 wants... Okay, MM2 is going to Spike Cave.
So splash delete is a Link to the Past trick where you basically lag out the game so it thinks you have the flippers or something. I think that's how that works. Don't quote me on that.
MM2 is looking for a bomb drop.
Yeah, that's it.
Duck with a flyby.
I see A0. A0 in chat saying that he did splash delete to get out of Ice Palace as well, which I suppose he did do that. I'm just blind.
No, blind is in Thieves Town.
Hey. How do you know I'm not a demon disguised as a girl?
I mean, I don't know, but I'll trust that you're not.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Are you holding a mirror?
Not currently.
Okay. I suppose it was taken out of your hands earlier.
Yeah. Some speedrunners decided to mug me for my mirror. And I think we'll see Audraxys clean up the upper Norfair checks, which I like.
Yeah, probably. And we might even see Audra go for Crumble Tower. Maybe spike that last sword.
That would be nice for the Ganon fight. You save a bit of time. I don't think you save a ton of time tempered versus gold on Ganon.
Yeah, it's not. If you know the setup to do multiple tempered swings, it's not really that much of an advantage. It's more for Trinex than anything, but even then it's not that much of a use.
And Trinex is pendant, so we don't have to worry about him.
Right. Oh, Audra going straight for Crumble Tower. Sword incoming!
It might be Croc.
Oh, MM2 is doubling back to GT. Okay, we have reached the point where they have to go back for checks.
Well, MM2 saving quitting out.
Yeah.
Where Audraxys went through with the fight.
So yeah, we have Crocomire, we have Shacktool, we have Plasma, we have Waterway.
Ooh, Waterway's gross.
Yeah.
Shacktool and Plasma are also gross checks. I mean, we could go to Mire. There's only 2 items in there, but it is a clearable dungeon.
It is a clearable dungeon, yes. But if both items are left side,
yes,
locked behind a fire source they don't have. Yeah, and also if the big key is fire locked on the left side, we might not clear that dungeon.
Well, A0 says Mire's free, so I'm gonna trust Ace on this one.
Now, I did say earlier that MM2 likely to skip full clearing wreck ship. We might see MM2 just full clear wreck ship now, just because of the missing item, the one missing item.
I think so. And if it's energy tank, oh wreck ship energy tank that Audra skipped, that would be bad.
Oh, that would be horrible. Audra's never going back for that.
Yeah, Audra's gonna last location that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we still have Graveyard Ledge, which is a nice check, relatively. So we've done all the Death Mountain checks and Dark Death Mountain checks except for Spike Cave, right?
Yeah. Spike Cave is still orphaned.
Which is also a yucky check. Huh. And Audra went to the front of desert looking for a fire source and didn't find it.
Yep. MM2 also followed suit with that. Audra took a save and reset back to SM. I think this is a speed booster follow. We might see a waterway check here.
Right, or Shaft Supers?
And Shaft Supers, yeah. Yep. I think we might see that as well.
Oh, and we have to go to Billy Mays.
Yeah. Like you're pointing out that nobody's been to Retro Bryn yet.
Yeah. I think this might be a Retro Bryn play then. An old Mother Brain. Because for sure, Audraxys is not going to Shack Tool and Plasma.
No, there's no way you do those two checks. With everything else available, there's no way you do Meyer here. I've just got the power bombs out. This is definitely the... Yep.
I'd be curious to see a pedestal check at this point, to be honest.
You know, I think that's something you gotta worry about.
Like, I'm not trying to wish it into existence, but I think that's something that might be worth checking at this point.
We know pedestals... Oh, actually... No, that's a good point. Farflu in chat pointing out the ped is dead. Fire Rod cannot be on ped.
That's true.
Slivers also cannot be on ped. So yeah, ped is dead. Pyramid Fairy, however, not dead.
Yep, okay. Fire Rod can be in TR, though.
Yep, Fire Rod can be in TR.
Always icky. TR is one of those dungeons where it's either my least favorite or my most favorite. Nothing on Morph Ball pedestal. I like this Retro Bryn play.
That money would have been useful very early, though.
Yeah, it would have. But I'm not sure it's worth the time it takes to get down here and back.
Oh, no way. No way.
Maybe with Bryn Loop, but...
Vanilla E-Tank in the ceiling.
Alright, let's check out Billy Mays. Ooh, we're gonna see MM2.
With just a missile. Okay, Audra bailed out with that.
Ooh, that is so good.
Fire Rod!
Oh, there it is!
It's
Billy Mays! So that's go mode for Audraxys.
That is definitely go mode. At the hour 46 mark, Audra has hit go mode. Kind of a silly go mode, but...
Kind of a super silly go mode, but go mode nonetheless! This won't be a super yucky seed. The jet is real!
MM2 gonna follow through with the rest of the wreck ship. I do agree with this. Looking for the fire rod. I mean, you do have other items that can unlock it yet. I definitely agree with this. If he follows through completely, we know he will get speed booster.
Yep. So, was there a reason our runners didn't do the Retro Bryn Loop earlier?
Typically, when you do SMZ3, you always start out with Zelda first, because Sphere 1 in Zelda is like 30 checks. And especially in normal, Sphere 1 in SM is 1 check. Just the Morph Ball pedestal.
I'm seeing some comments in chat from Ikir and Asira about lack of power bombs and
Yeah.
no
Oh yeah.
speed, so
Yeah. Lack of power bombs, lack of speed. That also plays a factor as well.
that's fair.
And if you may remember, we started green Bryn loop with 5 power bombs. We did find more in the loop, but
I think we found up to 15 in the loop.
yeah, we got up to 20 during the loop, but we started with 5. And you don't want to do Blue Maze, Blue Bryn looping into green on 5 power bombs. That's just you're asking for trouble doing that. All right, MM2 now with the high jump boots.
Never gonna turn those down. Probably gonna wish he had them sooner though, because he's already basically full cleared Super Metroid.
Yeah, the high jump and speed aren't really going to give MM2 that much of a buff now. It'll be useful for Turian and Baby Skip if it comes
Is
to
it
that.
is it faster to damage boost on the spikes than grapple or
Well, Grapple's
space jump?
slower. I'm actually surprised that MM2 did not do Space Jump or Spring Ball. I think the way he did it was probably a little less optimal, but still got through it. Alright. Because Mire is a Go Mode dungeon, of course it will not be the God Mire.
Hey, we might get Godmire. A0 saying that space jump is definitely faster. MM2 was just late on the first jump, so.
Yep.
Understandable.
Of course Mire is not a God Mire. It's never a God Mire when you want it to be.
You think Audraxys is gonna pick up butter on Pyramid Ledge?
Uh,
I doubt it, right?
Probably not. Probably not.
It's not worth anyway.
Yeah, at that point, you've already done GT. You're not going to scout that item because it's not really going to be useful at that point. So I think Audra just never picks it up at this point.
For sure, for sure. Alright, so...
Oh, big key. All right, there we go. That's actually not that bad of a big key spot.
Yeah, wasn't on cutscene chest, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna dive that hoping for silvers at that exact spot.
So, we'll probably see a link to the past clear first.
That seems likely.
Imagine.
Yeah, that seems likely. Mire is our last boss totem.
Yeah.
And after that, it's Desert. So, Mire, Desert, GT, done.
Yep. And I think that's... I mean, I'd be hoping for Spazer or Plasma and GT.
Of course, we know Spazer is elsewhere.
Yeah. Where did we find it?
Spazer was in the fun location of Catfish? No. Where was it? I don't remember where it was now.
Yeah, I don't remember where it was either. Zora, right.
Oh, that's right, Zora. I knew
Audraxys is not going back for that.
Yeah, no way. If we find Plasma in GT, though, that's going to be a huge boon. So I think because of the possibility of Plasma showing up, we see Mother Brain put off until the second. That's typically what runners would do anyway, but...
I hear it's slightly more optimal to do Mother Brain first due to lag reduction, but...
That is true, and there are circumstances which you would want to do that, but I think because of the damage output, we might see runners do it second. It really just depends.
Yeah, I think so. Ammo's been kind of stingy this seed.
Yeah. And yeah, A0 in chat, our last sword is on the Pyramid Ledge. Oh, MM2 not routing to Billy Mays right away. You're going to follow Speed Booster. Okay.
This is understandable. You're on the way. Unfortunately, we know that's not the answer.
Yep, so the longer MM2 takes to go to Billy Mays, the wider the lead grows for Audraxys. So yeah, I think now because of this, Audra just has the lead now at this point, and potentially Audra's face to lose.
Yeah.
Oh, we had audio there for a second.
We did. And it died.
The audio is like, no, come back later. Oh, okay, I see Ike here. Yep. Yep. Alright, so MM2 get a last location, the Billy Mays check, but we'll find Fire Rod. And we'll be effectively 2 bosses, or 2 dungeons down. Already has the big key, though, for Desert, so that'll be, you know, just go in and kill a Landmo. But it's effectively just a full Mire clear down. Plus the boss kill. So this is probably, what, 3.5 minutes for Audra?
And very nice Lambo fight from Audra, too.
Oh, Audra reset. This is a Mother Brain kill. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, spicy time.
This is spicy. I like it, though. Oh, yeah, we have plenty of ammo for Mother Brain. Not a concern. Ace Zero hates this. Love that Ace Zero and Audraxys give each other heck.
I think I disagree with this, but this does save a few rooms during the escape. It does have some lag reduction because the timer's not present, but you might be giving that time back if you happen to find Plasma in GT. And Plasma would probably save some time if it's easily found.
Yeah. Do you do stand up if you don't have Plasma?
With this ammo loadout, you're gonna erase maybe 1 hyper beam shot, maybe 2. It will save time technically, but it's just not gonna look like it's worth it.
Then again, it's apparently an easy enough glitch to do, so...
It is. Oops. And looks like MM2, yep, gonna do Mire Desert here. Audra does not have Spazer. MM2 has Spazer. At least I don't think Audra has Spazer. I don't remember seeing it being picked up.
No, I think it's only MM2 that has Spazer.
Yeah.
It was on Zora.
It was on Zora. Audra did not do Zora. And also no bombs for Audra, so we're gonna do the power bomb kill on the Metroids.
But we will probably be seeing a baby skip.
We'll at least see the attempts. High jump, speed booster, wave beam. For these runners, it should be pretty easy to do. Oh, got a ceiling bonk there. 2 ceiling bonks there by Audra. Looks like we got a recovery. And nicely done. Audra's missing 200 health, so probably not concerned about doing stand-up. Unless there's 2 reserves and they have exactly 200 in there.
I don't remember Audra picking up a ton of reserves.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Look at that.
Okay. We have reserves.
I would also say still not going to do stand-up, though. Also didn't subscribe to the free downback club, so turned out screw attack. Apparently, Audra did not want to pay the $5.95 subscription.
We're into Mother Brain. As MM2 goes into Swamp. Still pretty close.
This is still enough of a time margin that routing in Ganon's Tower could still decide this.
Yeah.
Audra
Especially if Plasma's
definitely-
in
Yep.
GT and...
Yep. And if MM2 decides to put off Mother Brain for second.
Although, MM2 doesn't have charge, so...
True. So that Plasma really doesn't do anything for MM2.
So, maybe not.
Yeah.
I think MM2 has taken a lot more care to stock up on ammo, though.
Yeah, definitely. And maybe because of the extra checks that MM2 is doing, help pad Audraxys' lead. Audra for sure, though, definitely has the advantage at this moment. And if things stand the way as is, Audra looks like it's going to take a victory.
Looked like it, but we shall see. And we didn't go for stand-up, but I think that makes sense.
Yeah, with this beam loadout, doing stand-up, probably not worth it. I can agree with not going for it. Although Audra did have the energy to do it.
Yeah, but if you don't have the damage, it might not even be worth. And we know MM2's probably not going to do it because can't actually do damage to Mother Brain without charge.
Nope. Could still try and do stand-up just to help manipulate the head and make Baby die a little bit faster. That is a thing.
Oh yeah, that is a thing. Could save a couple seconds.
That would save, like, maybe a second? MM2? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh.
MM2, your internet died, or something.
Well, we get to see a cool escape from Audraxys.
Oh, there we go.
We have all the stuff we need to do a blue bomber, so I'm excited to see if Audraxys tries for that.
I don't remember if that's a strat Audra goes for or not.
I don't know either. I just saw Maniacal do it once and I was like, that's so cool.
It is a great strat.
Nope. No blue bomber today.
No, blue bomber's on the left side.
What?
Mega Man. Mega Man's nickname is the Blue Bomber.
Oh, okay. Apparently, Maniacal's cracked with blue bomber.
Oh yeah, keep
Ooh,
it
oh no.
This is a fast. Oh. Oh, I see what I was just doing. The lava hit. There we go. Just reset the room.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that.
Yep, this only happens if you do Mother Brain first in SMZ3. Yeah, you can still Shine Spark with the lava there, but you already need to have your spark saved up. Alright, MM2 going for GT.
Link to the past, Ken. There's no escape timer because we did Mother Brain first.
Yep. Escape timer only appears if Mother Brain dies second.
It actually helps save time because the timer produces lag.
We're climbing Death Mountain at the same time.
Oh wow, pretty in sync too. That was wild. This is neat, A0. I think divergent climb paths are really interesting. Looks like Audraxys is going to get up to the portal, though.
Interesting. Based on movement, they were there pretty much at the same time. It looks like Super Bunny is technically like 2 seconds faster than going up Paradox. Today I learned.
Yeah, today I learned something too. That's interesting.
All right, chat.
They were...
Yep. MM2 is going to enter GT first technically. So, big key guessing game, we're going to base on MM2. Get your guesses in. 22 checks. Where is this big key going to be?
Where do you think it's going to be? I like to guess 13.
I'm going to say 6.
That's a fair guess. Oh, man. Chat's being mean with a 22.
Ooh.
All right, we're going left.
MM2 going left, Audra going right. We got a vanilla key on the torch.
Okay, Hope Room it is.
Well, then.
Hope Room it is!
Well then. I'm sorry, Owl, your guess doesn't count. Oh no, we lost both of our runners.
Actually, Metroid MST got it right the first check on
Yep.
at least Audraxys' side.
But we're still using MM2's feed. Okay, MM2 looks like the Salphos doing Mark Magician stretch. Okay, so this is going to be a 7 for MM2, it looks like.
Then that's UNH Habo getting it right in chat.
Hey, GG's for the guess. And now
Congratulations.
we got a realistic climb.
This is neck and neck. I love it. Of course, Audraxys has done Mother Brain and MM2 hasn't. So it looks like Audraxys is still commanding in the lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in order for MM2 to really have a chance at pulling away with this one, that big key needed to be buried deep, and MM2 had to pick the right path, and Audra had to pick the wrong one.
Yep. I guess there's still a chance with maybe a death or a troll dorm, but I don't think so.
It seems unlikely. Both runners have, I believe both runners have red mail. I know Audra does for sure. I don't know if, I think MM2 also has red?
Yes, he is red.
Yeah, it seems unlikely that a death would happen. And Butter Sword versus Tempered Sword, not really going to make that much of a difference either.
Yeah. But still, it's really cool to see this climb in parallel.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, basically a room behind each other. I calmed the race with Maniacal, where it was a 5-second finish, and I couldn't tell, even up until the end, who was gonna make it. Audraxys ended up winning that one.
Definitely go back and watch that one, chat, if you haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, I recommend it. It's a ride the whole way through.
Oh, Audraxys a full magic drop.
They're just high-fiving all the way up GT.
This is magic in this room. Audra doesn't have to pick up now because of that lucky magic drop.
Audraxys is one of the runners who still hasn't doesn't use quick swap.
Yep. And I don't think we see Audra pick it up anytime soon. Also, one of the last holdouts for that. I know there are some rather vocal opinions about quick swap.
I'm actually not familiar with the debate.
MM2 needed a bomb drop. Ooh.
Whoa. So what's the debate with Quick Swap?
I don't really know the context of the debate. I just know that there's a lot of people who like it and there's a lot of people who don't like it, and for varying reasons why.
That's fair, I guess.
No, internet, don't do this now. This is a good race. We need to see the end of it.
Let us see. Ah.
All right, Twitch, you need to pay your bill.
Yeah, clearly it's Twitch's fault.
We, the viewers, demand satisfaction. Oh, nice.
Oh man, that was
there.
a
Fantastic triple.
I know.
Oh, that was a good setup for another triple.
This is another good setup for a triple.
All right, 3-1-2. Now, the Aga is not seated in SMZ3, so we're going to see different layouts, but MM2 also getting a good triple there.
Ooh, but this is a terrible layout. But still gets a double. Ooh.
Yep, 1-3-2 on that one.
We're gonna get to see parallel Ganon fights. That's kind of cool.
A very fast phase 1 there by MM2. Made up just a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I guess we'll get to see the difference between tempered and gold here. Pretty much put on full display.
Yep, it's not going to matter for the final phase of the fight, it just really matters for the first phase. Because it's either 6 tempered spins or 6 gold swings. So arrows are in Dark World, which means it's some...
Graveyard Ledge?
Graveyard Ledge, I think, is Light World, technically.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
Dark World is... What's a Dark World check here?
Would Pyramid Fairy be Dark World?
Pyramid Fairy would be Dark World. Spike Cave would be Dark World.
I can't think of anything else that our runners didn't already check. Yeah, so Pyramid Fairy or Spike Cave. It does seem that Gold Sword maybe gave MM2 a second over Audraxys. Which I think is really interesting.
Yep. It gets the Ganon kill in first for MM2, and Audra just behind. However, Audra's going to be done here, so get your GGs in for Audra, get your G in for mm2nescartridge.
Woohoo! Yep, big GGs to Audraxys.
And
they'll be moving on to the finals.
And Audra finishing with official race time GG time of 2 hours, 10 minutes, 55 seconds. Get your GGs in. Well done, Audraxys. We'll see if Audra wants to come in for an interview. And after we get a few words in, we'll bring in MM2.
What a great race.
Fantastic race.
Really, a Jetty Seed. 2 hours and 10 minutes is fast for SMZ3.
Mm-hmm.
MM2 running a Mother Brain. Maybe we'll get to see a fight out of him.
Hashtag save the animals. We will never see runners save the animals.
Hey, we
Never.
might see MM2 save the animals.
I kind of doubt it.
I don't know if MM2 is known for saving the animals.
Yeah, I'm not really sure either. I know it's a long-standing Super Metroid tradition that you never save the animals. You save the frames, not the animals.
Well, technically, Audraxys saved the animals.
True.
They know, you know, Zebus never blew up.
That's a fair point.
Technically, we saved the animals by not blowing up the planet.
MM2 having a heck of a time with these Metroid rooms. Apparently getting hitboxed by Metroids.
Probably gonna see a baby skip from MM2. I saw him practicing it before the race.
Mm-hmm. Oh, not quite gonna get it.
But at least we get to see the baby coo. Baby's so cute. Makes me so sad that you can't save the baby.
Oh, it's all right. We'll see if MM2 decides to go for free down back. If MM2 decided to pay the $5.95 subscription, he isn't turning it off, so I think we're gonna go for it here. There we go.
Very nice. Here we go, straight into Mother Brain.
Oh, missed a super. I think MM2 has about 10 more supers of leeway to worry about. You think it would have been funny if Lamp was on Ped? Based on pendant layout, Lamp could not be on Ped. Yeah, Lamp cannot ever be on Ped with this layout.
Where could Lamp have been?
Lamp, I mean, we have all the Swamp Palace available.
Could have been in early TR, right?
Yeah, there's a chunk of TR. There's still one item in the back of the Skull Woods.
Maybe in Swamp, but we don't know where the flippers are.
Yeah, we still don't know where flippers are. Flippers are probably in TR. You know, we got 5 items. Yeah, we got 5 items in TR. It's unlikely that the other item in Skull Woods is the flippers. Of course, you know, say that, but...
Oh, there goes the audio again.
Oh, I think we just marked MM2 done, so we can get him in here for an interview.
All right, beautiful.
All right, MM2, give us your thoughts, your words. Or...
Audraxys too.
Yes.
We have questions. And you have answers!
We're not grappling anything? Ah, I see what you did there.
MM2 skipping out on interview, that's fine. Maybe Audraxys will pop in and give us a little interview.
Probably not at this rate. But that is okay. Runner's prerogative. They don't have to join in for an interview if they do not wish.
Yep, that's fine.
We will
Billy
still
Jet
shout
Seat.
them out. Yep, we will still shout them out all the same. Definitely give those runners a follow. They put on one heck of a race for you. Audraxys will be moving on. I don't know who they're facing next.
That is yet to be decided. The other semifinal is Ace Zero and Gamachu. So tune into that one.
Ace Zero knowing that they have to step up to meet their friend, their partner in the finals.
Oh, wouldn't that be a showdown?
I see those eyes there, Ace. I know what you got going on. Yeah, we might see the A-Team in the finals. A-Team, of course, a reference to the Super Metroid Random League Season 4 team. Apathy Duck, Ace Zero, and Audraxys. If so, Apathy Duck is legally required to commentate? Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, MM2 going for map percent finish. But still, nothing's decided yet. We got one more semifinal to go.
Yep, really excited to see it too. I've never seen Gamachu.
Best of luck to both runners.
Absolutely.
Gamachu is here to crush dreams, and it's all out of bubblegum. Wait, that's not the saying.
Might as well be. Seems like an exciting race to look forward to. We don't have a time yet, but hopefully we'll see you soon.
Yep, we must fill in the map. Alright, MM2 decided that was enough. Get your GGs in for MM2nescartridge, wrapping up the race, finishing in an official race time GG time of 2 hours, 19 minutes, 48 seconds. Heck of a run by both of you guys. By both of you. It was fantastic.
Yes, congratulations to Audraxys and GGs to both of you. It was a joy to watch.
Yep, and we will get through the credits before we wrap up here. MM2 already said he will not be joining us for an interview. It looks like Audraxys won't either. That is perfectly fine. Fox, what do you think of this race?
It was really interesting. It's different from the ones I've commentated so far. I can't wait to commentate more.
Well, we only have 2 matches left for SMZ3 SGLIVE tournament. We got one more semifinals and then the finals. I don't know if the finals are going to be a best of series or if it's just going to be a one-shot. I don't have the answer to that.
Do not know. But I had a great time with you. Thank you for commentating with me.
Absolutely. Ike here, our tracker, saying best of 1. And definitely give Fox here a follow. Give Ike here, our tracker, a follow. You can follow me as well if you wish. You don't have to. But definitely the runners, for sure, give them a follow. They put on one heck of a show for you today.
And thank you, Ike, here for tracking. We couldn't do it without you.
So yeah, any final thoughts about this match? I did have some questions for the runners, but the runners aren't going to be here, so we can't ask them.
What are your questions, out of curiosity?
I was kind of curious about the routing decision that Audraxys was doing to do Mother Brain first. I was also curious about the route divergence that they did once they finally broke free of the Death Mountain, once they got Moon Pearl and Titan Smiths.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they probably made the right decisions for them at the time. Even if I'm not a huge fan of the Ice Palace play, it worked out for Audraxys.
Yeah, it did.
What can I say except GG?
Yeah, they probably would have liked it better as a Go mode dungeon. Of course, they were looking
Probably.
for Fire Rod at the time. I'm really curious what these flippers are. I'm thinking they have to be inside Turtle Rock.
They've gotta be. TR Flippers seems to be the troll
Yep.
norm.
Yep. With so flippers and TR for Lamp and Swamp Palace, maybe and then Fire Rod is just there, but it's whatever.
Yeah, who knows, but I don't think I have any more thoughts, just happy to be here.
Yep. So everyone who is still here, still watching, stay tuned. We currently have a Metroid Dread tournament match coming up on Speedgaming 3 in about 30 minutes. And then we have, if you're a fan of Super Metroid, we have a Real Cutie and Zeb316 going up in Super Metroid Rando coming up on Main in 90 minutes. That should be a fun one. And then for action currently ongoing on Speed Gaming 4, we have Season 6 of Link to the Past Rando League. We have Jay Meisher versus Chemo. I think that's how it's pronounced. And we're actually supposed to be on main right now. We have Zeb and a Real Cutie right now going up for Super Metroid. That should be going on main currently. So definitely tune into one of those. I'm not sure where we're going to send you. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun watching this race. Fox, sign us off.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.